This light is directly from God, directly from the source. And now it simply comes down to the physical world in which we are. For some of you, you completely felt it with your body right here, right now. Everybody has received the healing. When the light of Source shines, it heals your brain, it heals your spine, it heals your nervous system. Not only heals, but it illuminates. The light of Source illuminates all the neurons, all the pathways, all the cells start to activate. The cells and atoms start to buzz quicker and faster to resonate with this higher light. In your spine, the light is coming through and it is opening the channels. It is opening your nervous system, unblocking the pathways, unblocking the damaged neurons. It is activating the sleeping parts of the brain. It is activating the sleeping cells, the sleeping DNA. So the source of light completely shines onto you and through you, activating and opening everything that can be opened right now. Your highest capacity to receive the light is given. The higher your capacity to receive, the more pure your energy, the more practice you do, the more you can receive this light. And through receiving this light, then your cells become permanently activated. DNA, neurons, your brain, your spine starts to shine brighter. And this is how you progress upward the spiral into the eternal existence of God, into eternal existence of light, truth, freedom and bliss. Your spine is an instrument, your brain is a receiver, and the more they are attuned to the higher vibration, the more permanently you will live in bliss and freedom. So that is the enlightening of your totality and returning to who you truly are. Your body is capable to receive it, but only if you purify it, only if you practice and progress. Everybody has a capability. Only the purity and openness is the actual receptivity of the highest states of consciousness. You see, consciousness is already here. It is like the invisible light. It is like the invisible frequency. It is actually the source, but for the sake of example, I can say it is invisible frequency, like a Wi-Fi network, and your body is like a phone, which simply receives the internet connection. And the better your body, the better your nervous system, the brain and spine, the higher connection you can receive. The consciousness is already here, but simply we are reattuning you back to that light which is already here. Reattuning, purifying your body to be able to receive experience and sustain that freedom, bliss, and love. Okay, and now I will invite those who want to come first in the center. We will put a cushion, and to inquire a little bit deeper. At first, you can share your experience, and then to simply inquire deeper into yourself. So let's find a cushion. Yes, perhaps one of those is okay. And I invite anyone to come forward. Maybe from this side. No.
It was back and forth with attention, because I've been listening something about that.
Yes.
And
And back and forth.
like this, I was catch into some feelings or thoughts.
Yeah, into some content. Yes.
And suddenly, poof, nothing more.
Yes.
Just back.
Yes. And what is the context? What is that space?
I don't even remember. It was like going away, mostly old stories, maybe.
No, that was the content.
Yeah.
But when everything was poofed, the content was poofed.
Okay.
What was that space?
It was just quiet and peace.
Just quiet and peace. Even now, if we remove thoughts and understanding, what is the space here and now?
It's the same.
Yeah, it is the same space of quietness and peacefulness. Yes. So stay in that space. Clear the content and stay in that space. Quiet, peaceful, stay there. Allow to ripen yourself into that space. A thought comes, it's fine. Let it come, let it go. But remember that space. Remember the space already here. When you don't think, you don't understand, you are simply here in that space, and that space is alive. So it's not the nothingness or the void of emptiness, although it may be called as emptiness, but it's alive. It's not a vacuum, it's alive. So stay in that alive, peaceful space and ripen. By staying in it, you will ripen, and through that ripening, that will open further. The deeper light will open. So that ripening is the process which you need to stay there more. And for a moment, if you simply let go of seeking, searching, trying to get anything, what is already here, right now, between me and you, right here. When you don't seek, you have it. As soon as you say, oh, where is it? You're back to the mind. So stay ripening and ripening and ripening, and that will integrate, and then the higher light will open.
Swat.
Yes. Okay. Okay, who would like to come next? Okay. Let's speak about now.
Now I'm still spinning.
Still spinning, yes. Good. Where's the spinning happening?
In the center.
Okay, in the center, yes, but where is the spinning happening? In the space?
In the empty space.
In the empty space, yes. Okay, good. Just a few moments. Just stay here. That space is freedom. It's you. Spinning is energy. Yes. Even the spinning has uplifted.
Yes.
Okay, would you like to come?
So today I was more present. I felt like a yellow, like kind of the color of your shawl, sort of. Sometimes lifting me from my heart chakra up, and sometimes spiraling down. Just staying with that feeling. Sometimes tense, sometimes.
That yellow energy is the strength and the power. And allow this yellow light to integrate into your whole spine. What I feel is that your lower spine is the weakest place. Up from above is fine, and then when it goes lower, then it always moves. So try to bring that yellow light through your spine and just surrounding the lower spine, the base, so that you get more strength all the way down through the spine.
Yeah, it's kind of like I ignored it. Sort of.
Yes.
Maybe I've judged it like it's my lower area, so I always like focus on up.
But your weakest area is the lowest area. And this is where you need to surround it with that strength and light. Just gently, bit by bit, just give it more light, surround it, because the strength is already coming through, from the belly up is fine, but from the root down, it doesn't go through. To a certain degree, it needs more strengthening. Yeah, so to strengthen the roots. not only the roots, but to strengthen the light shining through the roots. So that what is your most important practice. Even as you come to meetings, to satsangs, the light comes from above, and just allow it to shine down, allow it to shine lower, all the way into the earth. And this is how you will strengthen, gain stability, strength, security, confidence. Just let that light shine into the roots. Yes, and everything will be fine. It's a purification and strengthening rooting.
Yes, I need that. I have that sort of insecurity thing going. My lower back always hurts when I feel like scared or something like
Yes,
that's gonna
yes,
happen.
yes.
Lately, I've been feeling like this mood of when you were talking in the beginning about feeling excited or feeling despair about
Yes.
getting somewhere.
Yes,
I've just been feeling neither of those.
yes,
I just feel like disillusioned almost. Like a lot of
yes,
things I felt that were gonna. I know mentally that like love or this is not gonna bring me happiness, but still some parts of you look forward to it, and then disappointment kind of brought me to this place of I don't even know what to feel about anything anymore, where I am or where I'm going. It's like I want nothing, but at the same time I do want, but I want nothing.
yes. A higher step would be to remain with your beingness, because through your beingness, fulfillment will come. When you are in the presence of your own beingness, the fulfillment will come. The emotional body is a bit damaged, but the fulfillment will come through the space of beingness, presence. And that will heal the emotional body and will give you the new light, the new hope. But it is not even about hope, it is about you healing and strengthening into presence beingness at this stage. Presence beingness is your healing home. So stay in that healing home and all of the difficulties will be healed. But you need to stay in that healing home of your beingness presence. Okay, would you like to come? Yes. What's your name?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, yes. Okay.
I had kind of the same experience I had with Leon during the weekend. Um, and it's a really nice place.
And how does it feel, that nice place?
Quiet and silent.
Yes, peaceful, yes. Okay. To arrive and to remain peaceful, it is to be beyond or behind your thoughts. You see, peacefulness, where is it? Peacefulness is behind your thoughts and in between your thoughts. So find that space behind and in between. In between one thought, another thought, there is a silent moment. That's where peacefulness is. Okay, now we can do a little bit of sharing And you can start from this side, just a few words to say your experience, the most important part.
Yeah, it was a really strong energy, and I could like focus on the space, and as soon as I was in the focus on that space, the light would like just flow and flow, and the thought would come, but I would focus again, and it would flow, and so it's better than last time, and a lot of heat as well.
As you create more space, the light rushes in, and the heat happens when your molecules and cells vibrate on a higher vibration. They heat up, like a friction. Your hands get warm, so when the light shines on your cells, your body heats up. Okay.
It was very powerful. I felt the rays of life like literally going into my skin. First lots of tingling and lots of heat. And I was breathing. I was feeling expansion, big expansion.
Yes.
And my spine, lots of rushes.
Yes. Okay.
Listen.
Yes. Good. Very well. Okay, Doris.
I had like traveling up, feeling like moving up.
Yes.
And then I had like a pressure pushing my head down.
Yes. You had the elevator to consciousness. And then it was pushing you.
I had a point where I had like a black cloud come like this,
Yes.
but it wasn't. It was like see-through.
Yes.
It didn't feel heavy. It felt kind of transparent.
Good.
And then I had a spinning, and then like a crack of like a.
Yeah, there was a crack.
Yeah.
Or you pinched a hole and then the light came through. Yes. Good. Very well. All right.
My mind was wandering a lot for some time, and suddenly I just felt like the energy, very strong energy, go through me. I realized I didn't feel anything physical anymore, all these small pains you can have, and my vision, I could see all the yellow and orange, and that's lovely. It was very quiet and peaceful.
Good. Yes. The colors arise when your chakras start to activate, and peacefulness is where you can stay longer, so that your mind gets more accustomed to that place of stillness. Okay. You see, stillness, silence is already here, but for some reason we got so agitated that we react to every sound, every little thing that pops in front of us. So our attention is constantly caught up in distractions. And in meditation, we come to realize the peacefulness, stillness, silence, which is already here. And then the mind slowly needs to adjust to that silence, stillness. It does take a little while, because 20, 30, 40 years we were always with our busy heads, always distracted by the noises and sounds and appearances. So it takes a little while to now give priority to the silence and stillness. Okay. Yeah.
So I've been to these a few times now, the full transmission, and this today was the first time I managed to not try anything, because I was being a bit rushed before I was wanting to achieve something. So this was just wow. It's one of the most amazing things I've ever experienced.
And it all came.
Yeah. I had these for a few weeks on the lower chakras, this involuntary kind of for 30 minutes every day. And I guess that was a blocker behind somewhere. But now it felt, I don't know if but it felt like I almost had, I don't know if I can say that word, but kind of almost an orgasmic feeling in my entire up. Wow.
Yes, yes, yes.
And it was like I was part of a flow where I almost in the sun. It was, and then I usually never see anything. But now when I open my eyes, how dark it is. It was amazingly white, yellow, white. Yeah,
Yes, yes, yes.
I was extremely strong.
Good.
I was actually trying not to destroy the entire life picking up.
Good. Good. Very well. Okay.
First when I started, I had a lot of thoughts. Like I was quiet and I started like on the floor. But then with time, I managed to like focus and started feeling warmth and like light started sort of increasing. There was more light and more warmth. It was quiet and peaceful. So I managed to get a bit of that. And it was nice.
Okay. Peacefulness is your keyword.
In the beginning, I could like see myself from a distance, sort of, and just see the light going through. And then I managed to look at the light, and it was just playing around. And then for a while, I was like sitting next to the sun. And I finished. It was just like like when you're at the beach and you just feel the sun in your face. But I couldn't feel warmth. I usually got like chills every time, from here to here. Yeah, and that's me.
Good. Yeah, sometimes when we release certain energies, we may feel different feelings than warmth. The energy might rush, open, might give a chill a little bit. Maybe there was a little bit of fear somewhere hiding underneath. But then as it passes by, you feel a lot energized, a lot more energized, charged up spiritually. Maybe your body will get tired because it received so much. You know, like after a whole day on a beach, you go back home and you just want to sleep. You know, because there was so much aliveness, so much nature, sun, to your body that needs time to rest and sleep and integrate.
Well, I saw a lot of colors. They were irregular and they were fast. So it took time to get still because it was like they were buzzing around. They were irregular. They were flashes and they were in and out and forward, going in and out, and then spinning at the top. Lots of different colors. And at one point I could see like it looked like a face in the colours, like eyes. So I was wondering, am I seeing me? Am I seeing my eyes? Because it was lost in the colour. And I felt dense in the neck all of a sudden and really warm dust down one side.
Yes, the colors are saying that your chakras were activating, strengthening. The neck, the energy through the neck. Most of the energy came to the neck. There was a bit of heaviness there, but it started to come through one side. That's the throat chakra. And then with the eye that you were, or the eyes where you were seeing, it's a symbol of your third eye. So slowly the energy is moving up, coming through your throat bit by bit, and now it's saying that your third eye is getting ready to activate.
And before, when you were speaking, before we did the meditation, when I'm looking at you, your head is glowing, and I keep looking away to see if it's the light or if it's from someone else. And then sometimes it's not there, but then when I'm really zoning into you and what you're saying, you're glowing. But it's just here. I'm looking to see if it's your arms, but it's just around your head. But when I'm not concentrated, it's not there.
You can start to see the aura, that's the energy field. Yeah, it's literally blasting.
Yeah. Why isn't it there all the time? You're in focus.
Yes, yes. Of course, it's easier when you are in the environment, which is pure and clean, and it's easier when your own energy is cleaner, so that your seeing ability is more clear. If you walk down the street, it's a bit difficult, but then it's a practice and purification so that you can start seeing the aura of another person. Yes. So very soon you will be ready to open your higher energy centers, and a little bit more purification is needed. There are many practices you can do for chakras, and Leon can advise you. So can help you to purify and help you to open them up.
With the mind, it was quite easy to be very peaceful and to receive the light. But then with the spine, it was a bit it was taking a bit more time. But then when we were going towards the end, like I felt I left the body, and I started actually a bit sort of. I felt like I'm being so far. I won't manage to find the back, so I started a bit freaking out, like when we're supposed to come back. But I managed then to open the eyes. It was so difficult, like I couldn't lift them up.
Yes. That is where your astral body, your emotional astral body, it went on a journey, and you were aware that you are going on a journey within you, and then some fear came in and you just wanted to return. Yes, when there's no fear, just enjoy the journey. Just have a nice holiday, fly wherever you want. The sky is the limit. Even the sky is not the limit, because with your astral body you can go to any other planet. You can travel anywhere across the universe. This is how amazing it is. So only the fear is maybe it's a bit new, like first time swimming in the water. But then you learn to swim and you just swim.
So when it just eventually comes back.
Yes, you will always come You will always come back.
Very interesting experience.
Yes, yes, yes. Good.
Thank you.
Looking forward to more journeys.
Yes.
Good.
Thank you.
First of all, I was so excited to be here. I finally made it, so just calm down. and then, because of my back, I kind of couldn't settle, but then I managed. And it was just amazing to feel this. And then when you spoke to this lovely girl here, I was like, you need to ground yourself. And then it was like this frustration of, why do we always want to put everything into language and name something, and as opposed to just experience the pure beingness of it? We want to put language and identify and name and claim. It's like, shut up, It's like, so, and then there's sadness because you want it to be like this all the time out there, and it's just like, just be, shut up and just be and just experience this amazing,
Yeah, the light is opening,
Yeah.
it's flowing through,
Yeah,
and the mind will polish itself.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
First you need to kind of say to your mind, like, sit, like,
I know, yes, I know.
like to your dog, like, sit.
Yeah, cats.
Or, you don't do that. You don't do that.
Yeah. But it just feels so amazing to be here.
Yes. Good. Okay. Very good.
I had a feeling of this abundance of love overflowing. So I was trying to stay there in that space. I had some thoughts coming through, but at one point there was like this space of nothingness came along, and it came an explosion of light. It was like so. But the other things going on.
Yes, that was the important, the
Yes.
light explosion. Yes.
And when I was trying to open my eyes, there was like these dots, and I was really dizzy. Yeah.
Yeah, when the light comes in, it starts to clear. When the inner light awakens, then this light is shining. That is your inner light, by the way. So when the inner light awakens, for those who are familiar with the macro spirituality for hundreds, that light from within you shines, and then even your physical five senses becomes more vivid. Like the seeing is more vivid, the hearing, touching, smelling, tasting, everything becomes more clear because the light is shining. So all your senses become more clear, and at the same time you're more relaxed because the mind is not interfering. Okay, very well. Okay.
First of all, I felt the light shine on me, and it started from my head and just flowed through me down. And then I felt this expansion in my chest. And it's like a vision. I was in a meadow, laying down, face up, and it was a really safe, calm place. And I just felt so much gratitude and, really good feeling inside.
at your home, your inner home. Yes. Yes.
And you know what's so amazing? There was one point when your aura was just like, and the candles, is you had wings, you were our guardian angel. It was so beautiful. The chair, the light, this pair of wings, really beautiful.
Yeah, I like that. Every human being is angelic. Is angelic. Okay, very beautiful. Very, very beautiful tonight. Yes, there is so much more light everywhere. You're gonna be like light bulbs now on the street. Good, very well.
And you know what's